Okay, so there's a couple of things going on around the league that I want to talk about. And first thing is first, North Carolina is coming back to the championship after playing in USL League One. Now, they used to play in the championship, but then COVID happened, and we all know what happened there. We had sports being canceled, essentially, right? No fans, no attendance. So what happens? There's no money coming in. But bills are still being sent to you. Bills never go away, right? And you have to pay. But how can you pay if you have no revenue? So what they did was they jumped down to USL League One. Now I can only assume it's because less travel. That's a big cost. Paying for hotels for team members, lunches, all that stuff. So I would assume that's an expense that was obviously less. It was just announced not too long ago that they are coming back to the championship, and I think that is great news because, again, the championship is getting bigger, and promotion and relegation, I probably should have made a video on that, but it didn't happen, the voting, so we have to wait even longer. But a reason why some people are saying, especially, in the comments, is, how can you pay for these teams? Some teams, they don't have enough funding to travel all across the United States. United States is a very big country. So I think right now it was smart on their part to kind of just have more teams, grow the league more, make sure more fans are coming to the teams to watch the USL. So they're just going to wait. But North Carolina is coming in 2024 and also Rhode Island. That will bring the league to 26 teams. But here's the thing. We have seen time and time again where teams have been in the USL Championship and then disappear. So I hope that doesn't happen because I want this league to grow. I've always said it, and I will continue to say it. But we'll see what happens. North Carolina, welcome back. It's good to see. But ultimately, I see North Carolina. It's like good things happening to them. Yeah, they've had some bumps along the way, but this is like a homecoming. The prodigal son has returned, if you will. But moving on, something else that I thought was pretty interesting was San Antonio FC, who just won last season's championship, USL championship title, are hosting CD Tapatio, who just won Liga de Expansión MX on Tuesday, September 12th. Now, there's a quote from Pablo Picasso saying, "Good artists copy, great artists steal." Now, why would I say that quote? Because that sounds a lot to me like what MLS and Liga MX are doing when they have champions versus each other, and they call it Campeones Cup. I mean, I get it. Well, actually, I'm kind of mixed on this because I feel like USL has to kind of do their own thing to compete against MLS. But to have two champions versus each other from two different leagues, I think that is I think that's really cool. It's bragging rights. And who better to brag with than, our most biggest rival, United States versus Mexico? That's always a fun game. There's always something going on. So I can see it happening. I mean, would it have been the same impact if it was the USL champion against, I don't know, the Canadian League, which I'm not really sure what it's called. But I think that's maybe why they didn't do it, because I'm not really sure what it's called. Just like I'm sure a lot of people don't. But I think it's fun. I think it's a good idea ultimately to have like more competition against different clubs. I mean, we already see it all around. You have the FIFA Club World Cup. So it's, the second league against the second league. Saying that out loud, I'm not a fan. I want the USL to be the first, but I know it's not. I live in reality. But we'll see what happens. I think it's a good idea. I definitely want to watch this game. Rooting for San Antonio FC. I know I have to get some USL gear for sure. But yeah, that's going to be a fun game. We'll see what happens. We'll see who gets to brag about it. And then lastly, I just want to say, Bill Hamid is out at Memphis 901. I was in shock that he didn't get like a goodbye from DC United, when he got signed by Memphis. But Memphis was so excited to have Bill Hamid. They said it was one of the greatest moments in their club history. And then when I saw Bill Hamid, I was like, whoa, this guy, got a little chubby. And then I kind of saw that he wasn't really playing much. And, the club was saying that it was, he had some family matters going on. And then, I don't know, when you kind of let yourself go like that, is the game not really fun to you anymore? I hope nothing is worse. I hope there's nothing going too crazy going on, behind the scenes with his family or himself, But this guy used to be the third string goalkeeper for the United States, and to kind of just be gone. I would love to see him play again. I really hope he still does. But But I mean, I just hope everything is going good. But I was just in shock, and I wanted to, present that, kind of talk about it a little bit. But we'll see what happens with him. And yeah, that was just something brief that I wanted to mention. But yeah, please guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. The channel is growing, very small, but it's growing, and I'm so thrilled to see what comes of this. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.